Beep, yeah, it's working now. Hey, it's working now. So what we can do is that we can show the people how to get here to this page. Let's go there first. Okay. Can we go backwards? Can you guys see the URL here? Tutorial Math Lamar Extra.
Anyway.
Hey, is that you again, George?
Yeah, it's me.
Alright. Can you tell us a little bit more about this? What are we doing?
We're doing exponents. And to get to this page, you just type in onto Google Hall's online math notes.
Right.
And this is a professor at the University of Lamar.
I see.
And
this is what he has
to
done.
go there, you just click on extras, / review, algebra trig review. Scroll down, exponents.
Alright, so we're going to talk about exponents today. We're already done number 1 in one of our videos, right?
We already did number 1.
Okay, so what do you want to do today?
Today we're doing number... Do you want to do number 2 or number 3?
Oh, it's your call, George.
Choose one.
Okay, let's put number 3.
We'll do number 3.
Okay.
So, number 3 is pretty easy.
I know, but everybody always says it's easy. What are we trying to do anyway?
We're basically trying to simplify.
That's the word, right? Simplify.
Yeah, simplify, like it says in the instructions.
Okay, so that's your job. You got to simplify. Now here we're talking about these in here, right?
Exponents, those little numbers in the corner.
So we're dealing with the exponents. What is this thing here?
That's the equal sign.
So
it's your friend.
My friend. So everything that we do, we're trying to reduce it down to make it the smallest possible.
Yeah, to make it easy to look at.
Easy to look at, so that we can then in turn see it. I think that's part of the problem of dealing with math, is that we get so many numbers out, so many letters out there, we get so confused. But we just need to take a deep breath and just kind of look at those, simplify it, focus in on it, right? Okay, here's the equal sign. So we have two x's here, and what did they do up here? I got a minus exponent. That's an exponent.
Negative exponent.
It's a negative exponent, and then we also have a number 5 down here, which is also an exponent, right? So when they try to simplify it the first time, what happened? The x, I see only 1 here, but then all of a sudden the exponent turned into a
2/3.
2/3, but it's a positive 2/3 instead of a negative 2/3. Negative third.
Well, there are 2 ways to do it.
Right.
As you can see, and they don't really change that much except for like the first step. And this one is the understood exponent for this first one right here. Here we go. This first one right here.
Right.
Is poopy. Anyway, the understood exponent for this first x right here is 1.
Right.
So basically, when the two numbers are multiplied, then the exponent for this would be, then you add the exponents together. So you would do 1 plus negative 1/3 or 1 minus 1/3, which would give you 2/3.
So
and from there you just have a ball and do the rest.
Yeah. So what they did here on the bottom side here is that the 2, they're trying to do something with the 2, right?
What they did this time was, instead of subtracting, they just they factored out, which is they took one of these and they just said it wasn't there since there's another one down here.
So they crossed
this one out, and they crossed this one out. It's basically like when you have a scale and you have an equal number of weights on it. So you have 5 weights, and all 5 weights weigh the same thing.
Right.
And you take one off of one side, and then to make the scale equal, you have to take one off of the other side too.
Oh, I see. So that's what they did. That's how they came about with this 4, right? Okay, good. So that's the second way of doing it, right?
Yep.
All right. So that being said, they said in the second case, what did he do? He canceled the x out and he simplified it.
Yeah.
And in both cases, the 2 stays in the denominator, which is the one right below it.
Which is below the fraction bar.
Fraction bar, I see. And then so the 2 becomes, okay, I see what he's saying. All right. So that's it. That's pretty simple then.
Yeah. And to look over this again, you can just pause the video, or you can go to the website.
All right.
And that'll be really quick. And there's one that I really, really like.
Which one is that?
That one's the last one. which is my favorite because it looks
that's too complicated.
it looks very complicated, but it's not.
Why not?
Because there's a certain property.
Yeah.
And it's this one right here.
You
P
mean-
to the 0th power equals 1 provided P does not equal 0.
Okay, let me focus in on that. P, and then the exponent for P is what?
0.
Then if that's the case, then that is equal to 1, right?
All the time, every time.
Except-
Unless if P equals 0.
I see.
Then you try to enter that into your calculator and you get a syntax error.
Okay, so let's go back down to the problem again. Okay.
As you can see, they use a grouping symbol, which is these nice little parentheses.
Yeah, that's the P.
And
The exponent is?
you're supposed to put all that into 0.
Okay, so then what is the answer then?
1.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's real simple.
Yeah.
Okay, George. Then all we have to do is memorize that, right? Anytime
Yep.
we see 0 exponent, then we know it's equal to 1.
Yep.
Is that all we got to say today to the people?
Say bye to the people, Gracie.